Welcome, everyone, to Deutsch L. Perry Stadium, home of the Bowling Green Falcons, where the fans have been prepping and fired up since early in the day for this one. The Chippewas will put total leather to crank us up. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will get the first crack at it here. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Got a big paw on it, and the tip drill pick. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Chips. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole, not good.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking downfield, it's Urlacher. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got his man, and he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll go back to the ground. Tackle is made after the first down.
You know, you start day 1 of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
Hold it, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it in the last minute. Sixth play of the drive coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back. When you get the ball.
Going to take a shot. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, BG.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Central Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time today. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these two star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these two dudes on the field. They're two of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Going to try to get it. There's a live football. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
From the gun, the running back has it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, running back gets to give. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. They've been running it, but now the pass. Zings it complete to the right. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Chippewas come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, Chippewas! What a grab and go for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They'll ride Davis here. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
To the ground with the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Might as well give it to him again. Turns it on in midfield. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, guys, and Central Michigan has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. To the air, it's Urlacher. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, it's still short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Now they'll run it on the toss. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the Falcons pick up the first down.
And your decision to go for it on fourth down has a lot to do with your kicker. How strong is his leg? Some of these guys nowadays, they can boot the ball 50, 60 yards, no problem. Do I believe in him?
Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Handoff from the gun. Just couldn't get away from the tackle. The Chippewas in the hurry up.
On the play. Brings up second down.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete in the middle. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Just beautiful, and that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
All right, defense, it ain't working, right? They're stringing together several first downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. At the 35, he's open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Chippewas with the 1st and 10.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big when he gets that handoff going to the right and he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Going up top on first down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan.
Touchdown, Central Michigan.
That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start. He wants to go deep. And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Falcons! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into it.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down for this offense. It's a draw. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Chippewas will hustle to the line.
Second down.
On second down, he'll let it fly. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get it through the air. He looks that one in nicely. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Defense is about learning the plays. 3rd down, what do they like to do? How do they do it? So far, the offense having a little bit of success, but the defense now, you got to figure out what they're doing.
Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
He's looking for an open man on second down. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. On target over the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Chippewas have pushed it inside the 20. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Leaves it with the running back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. The RPO, it's complete. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. The Chippewas are in the hurry-up. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. Looking to throw. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Chips. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
28, Bowling Green, 14.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man,
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Bowling Green. And once he got loose, it was all over. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Let's see what he can do with the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Chunked it away just as he was hit. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. At the 45, on his way. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the 1st down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making...
Gonna take a shot. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Got room on the return. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the left. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive results in a field goal. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to pass. It's Urlacher. He's going up top. And he's got it inside the 25. They finally get him stopped. Man, oh man, did he almost make a play to end this half, but stopped on a touchdown-saving tackle. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. We're ready to get it started here in the 2nd half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down.
Well, the receiver did everything right. He ran a good route. He got his head around. He just didn't finish the play. Just look it in.
Off the play fake. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for just a few yards. And the Chippewas racing to the line in the hurry up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking to throw, it's Urlacher. Got his man on the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
And when you're running the ball well, QBs love going to play action. Get the linebackers starting to suck up closer to the line of scrimmage. They're keying on those running backs, and it just makes pitch and catch so much easier for these quarterbacks and receivers.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, BG. He has been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The throw. Catch in the middle. It's Booker. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Chippewas want to crank the tempo.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
And the Chippewas have this offense rolling. On the ground with the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Chippewas will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Finds a crevice and picks up 5 out to the 8.
5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
Brings up third down.
So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Looking to throw for it. He lets it fly. Pulls it in on the left. All kinds of running room. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. Throwing right. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. And the Falcons line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The offense set for a first down play. He's got it on the right. Open space at the 25. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Chippewas. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Fresno State is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 24 over Oregon State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To throw, it's Urlacher. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Snags it down the right side. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Falcons. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. The defense comes up with the fumble and takes it to the house.
The old scoop and score. Create the fumble, pick that puppy up, take it to the house. Great job by the defense, not only forcing the turnover, but getting points out of it.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer.
Yeah, losing the lead, obviously lose a little bit of momentum, but this offense, you can gain it right back, Palmer. Let's get a drive starter going. Find some guys you know you're going to make some plays for.
So that's the challenge for them. You got to answer, right? You got to take the field here. You've got to execute, be physical, and regain this lead.
Grab near the sticks. It's Booker. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Scrambling away. He'll pull it down and run. At midfield, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Chippewas want to move quickly.
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Ball at the 31, third and short coming, defense trying to rise up. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Third and inches, everybody knows what's coming, but it's so dang hard to stop it. You better get penetration with that defensive line. They didn't do a good enough job. Running back falls forward and does his job.
Hit the afterburners, kid. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Central Michigan. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Love having a guy where the moment isn't too big, and this QB drops back. Nice job. Takes his time, sees the coverage, throws the football into the end zone. Guy makes the catch, and now they have the lead in the fourth quarter. Nice job by this quarterback.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll try the run, and he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to run for it. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Falcons look to keep this drive humming. The give to Davis. Plows through the defense.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Right back to the well. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Touchdown, BG! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he made the extra point without problem. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
He's back to throw on second down. Got his man downfield. He's off to the races. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Chips. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Central Michigan.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
49.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking for a man. It's Urlacher. Trying to burn this defensive back. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Chippewas.
Central Michigan.
How about a game-changing play for this defense, stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Middle Tennessee is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie. We could see a legend born today in Murfreesboro. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to F.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
The Chippewas want to pick up the tempo.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. In prime position here on 2nd and inches and within striking distance of a touchdown. From the gun, give on the inside. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Central Michigan. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth.
66.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He wants to take the top off. And he hauls it in inside the 30. Touchdown, Falcons! A great catch and run for 6.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Here he comes with the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finds a little bit of space, he'll get 3 out to the 15. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
On second down, wants to throw. Buying some time. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Back to pass, it's Urlacher. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Bowling Green! And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, 1 snap, put it in the end zone. They're sending out the regular kickoff unit, and even with 2 timeouts left, I think they're going to sit there on defense and watch the clock hit 0 if they do this. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. 1 possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive.